house a home?
The people in it.
People in it. Love, not just the stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so basically what I can tell is you're not sure what you want to do with your husband, you know, don't really know if you want to work it out, get divorced, whatever. So basically, like, you just kind of want to put your attention and your effort to your work, basically. Just to get in, it'll just help you get your mind off everything, and, like, you know, your family can help you and stuff like that. Okay, so basically, what do you want? Do you want to get a new job? Like,
I mean, I think I want to continue teaching. I just would like to maybe go somewhere else and do it. If I could, you know, maybe travel for a little bit and go across seas and teach somewhere like that. I mean, that would be really good right now, just to kind of get away and experience new things and new people and just a whole new lifestyle.
Right. Okay, and instead of the problem that you're dealing with right now, which kind of sounds like a silly question, like, what do you want?
I guess just, it may sound greedy, but I'd like money, you know, I just want to be successful in my job and make money to where I can do some other things, you know, that I want. So, I mean, I want money so that I can ultimately do things like travel, because I think that would make me happy, and just provide for, like, other people in my life, like my dad and my grandparents who might need help.
Right. Okay, and what is your picture of a quality life and relationship?
Just quality life, I just think, you know, not being in any financial debt, just being able to live each day, you know, securely, and being with someone who treats you nice, and you're able to enjoy each other's company, and just enjoy life together.
Okay. And what do your family and friends want for you? Like, it could be job aspect or with your husband or relationship.
Really, job-wise, they've always, you know, just wanted me to do whatever makes me happy. They told me, you know, that I shouldn't worry about money, because really it's not about that in the end. It's about, you know, what makes me happy. And so they've always supported me in whatever career I've chosen, and that was to teach. And then, you know, with my husband, I haven't told them about this yet, but I'm sure they would want me to get a divorce and just move on to someone who can make me a lot happier and give me a better life.
Okay. And what do you want from counseling? What do you want to gain from it?
Just help and advice as to what I should do, and maybe methods to get through these problems where I can move on with my life.
Okay. So, let's take a step back and we're going to evaluate. So, everything that you're telling me about your job, your husband, everything, is what you're doing right now helping you hopefully attain what you want?
Really, right now, no, because I'm still living with him, and I'm still just kind of going through the motions, so I need to, you know, make some changes, because right now I'm not really getting anywhere. I'm just kind of stalling.
Okay. Do you think that what you want is achievable?
I mean, yeah, you know, I want to teach, I want to travel, and right now I have the money, and if I do end up filing for divorce and I'm single, you know, I'll be able to do whatever I want. I have no one to hold me accountable, so I can do anything I want, you know.
Okay, and how hard are you prepared to, like, work for this? Because, you know, especially if you are to get a divorce and, you know, you're going to be having, I mean, you're just going to have trust issues because you can't even trust your best friend, and that, you know, this happened and stuff. So, how hard do you think you're going to have to work in hopes of, you know, finding a new possible husband and just getting back, like, out on the dating scene? And then we can talk about your job after that.
I mean, it's going to be extremely hard. Like, as of, you know, right now, if we do get a divorce, because, you know, I just feel like this is really broken. I don't think it's fixable, and so ultimately it will probably end up in divorce, and I don't know. I mean, I think I just don't want to date for a while. I know I probably shouldn't shut myself off like that, but I really just don't think I'm in the right mindset to, you know, give someone else the attention and love they deserve, because at this time, you know, I can't even take care of myself.
Right. Okay, and what about your job? Like, how hard are you prepared to...
I mean, it's going to be hard, you know, trying to get overseas, because a lot comes with that, you know, little things like getting a passport and just finding a job over there, making sure there's no like language barriers. There's a lot of things that I have to take into consideration, but I mean, this is something I've wanted to do since I was in college, so I mean, I really feel like if I've achieved all I have so far in life, I should be able to achieve this too.
Okay. And do you think that your level of commitment right now, do you think you need to change that, or do you think you need to be more committed to both of these aspects in your life, or?
Yeah, I need to, kind of figure things out. That's why I'm here, is to try and figure out what I want to do in this situation. And that way I can commit more time to, like, what I decide. I need to, if I want to file for divorce, I can commit more time to getting that done.
Right.
And if I want to try and mend things, well, then I need to commit a lot more time into trying to fix things. And then with my job, it all depends on if I get a divorce, if I'm going to commit to that. So, just a lot to figure out.
Okay. So we're going to talk about your plan now for your husband and your job. So, what are you prepared to do differently that will take you in the direction that you want to go? Like, what do you need to change? Obviously, you need to make a decision about whether you're going to get a divorce or not. So, like, what do you think you need to do differently in your job aspect?
I need to start, giving references and making a resume, and I need to start preparing for the different ethnicities that I'm going to deal with, because it won't just be Caucasian children anymore. Like, I'll be dealing with kids who probably speak another language. They've probably, I teach physical education. They've probably played other sports, they eat other things. So on the health classroom aspect, like, I'm going to have to know what kind of foods they should be eating there. And there's just a lot of things I'm going to have to, plan to figure out if I'm going to pursue that.
Okay, and are you clear about what you're going to do?
No, because, ultimately it all just depends on when the divorce goes through, because I have to figure out, once that's done, then I can move on. It's just a step at a time.
Okay. Do you think that it's achievable of you, like, wanting to go overseas and teach? I mean, do you think it's achievable for you right now in your life?
Yeah, absolutely, because, I've had, 5 years of experience teaching in the United States, and I've just had, I've had a good time at work, and I've never had any problems with students, parents, faculty, anything like that. And so, I mean, the only thing is going to be just finding a job where language isn't a barrier so that I could do that.
Okay. And basically, once you make a decision about what you're going to do with your husband, are you committed to making this thought or idea, like, become a reality?
Yeah, I mean, I think so, because this has just always been a dream of mine, and I've so far fulfilled pretty much anything that I've wanted to, and so I don't see why I can't do this too.
Okay. Okay, well, right now, I think in your life, your final goal right now is basically just, deciding, like, what you want to do about your husband and everything like that. Like, you really do need to, like, weigh the options and everything. Like, do you all have kids together?
No, we don't.
Okay. So, that's good for your all's sake and stuff. But, you need to really weigh the pros and cons about everything. Like, I know that, if you think it can work, then you probably, you need to try to make it work, I think. But, that's not, that could not happen. So, like I said, right now, I think your final goal is you figuring out what you're going to do about your relationship, and hopefully you attaining what of you wanting to go overseas.